Have you ever had the strange feeling that you carry memories that do not belong to this life? As if something inside you already knows the way, even without having lived it yet. If this type of thing resonates within you, perhaps you are an ancient soul, someone who has walked this earth before. And in this video I will show you 5 clear signs that this is not your first time here. I am Noah, and here on the channel, we talk about energy, consciousness, and spiritual expansion without any fluff. If these topics make sense to you, go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications this way. You won't miss any content that might ignite something inside you. Now take a deep breath, connect with the present, and come with me to discover what your soul may have been trying to remind you of for a long time. Sign 1. Frequent sensation of déjà vu. You enter a place for the first time, but everything feels familiar. The smell, the light, the environment. Something inside you whispers, I've been here before. Sometimes this happens with people as well. You meet someone now, but it feels as if you have lived a story with them before, like this reunion was marked long before you met. Science calls this déjà vu and explains it as a failure in the brain that confuses memories. But those who live in energetic connection know that this can be much more than that. Déjà vus can be spiritual triggers, small signs that your soul has gone through similar experiences in other lives. They are not direct memories, but subtle impressions that linger in the energy field and activate at specific moments. You might not remember the details, but you feel it. It's a memory of feeling, not of thinking. Your soul recognizes what the eyes cannot see. These moments often come laden with emotions, chills, warmth, deep tranquility, or even a slight internal confusion. It's as if time takes a turn and you find yourself between the past and the present for a brief moment. If you experience this feeling often, don't ignore it. Instead of doubting, observe. Pay attention to what the moment wants to show you. Perhaps you are receiving small pieces of a larger puzzle, the remembrance of who you once were and what you came to learn. Here again, nothing is by chance, not even that strange feeling of having lived this before. Signed wisdom that doesn't come from books. Have you ever had that feeling of knowing something without ever having learned it? As if, even without having studied a subject, you simply felt the truth behind it. This is not imagination, it's ancestral wisdom. Ancient souls carry knowledge that goes beyond logic or reason. They have lived, made mistakes, succeeded, and now they bring this knowledge in an intuitive way. This wisdom reveals itself in moments when you guide someone with words you don't even know where they came from. When, in silence, you understand a situation before it happened. Or when you simply know what to do, even when everything seems uncertain. People like this are often seen as too mature for their age or different since childhood. And this is not by chance. Your soul has already traveled many paths, and what seems new to others is already familiar to you. This wisdom doesn't come from books, it comes from the soul. It is stored in your cells, in your dreams, in your most natural reactions. And that's why you feel such an affinity with themes like spirituality, consciousness, nature, healing, and transformation. You don't need to prove anything. You just need to trust in what you already know. Because sometimes, knowing in silence is worth more than 1,000 theories. This is the language of souls that have returned many times. They don't discuss, they feel, and feeling is the purest wisdom that exists. If this resonates with you, recognize. Perhaps you are simply remembering something your soul has known for a long time. Sign 3. Strong empathy and connection with the pain of others. You feel the pain of others as if it were your own. Sometimes, a simple conversation touches you deeply. A sad glance on the street can affect you all day long. If this happens, it doesn't mean you are too sensitive. It could be that your soul has lived a lot and learned to care. Ancient souls develop a natural empathy. They have gone through so many human new beginnings, joys, traumas that they have created a sort of internal radar, a radar that recognizes emotions even when no one says anything. This type of empathy is not learned at home or in school. It comes from within. It comes from a heart that has opened and broken many times. That's why you connect quickly, even with people you've just met. You understand the subtext, the silences, the unspoken requests. You may find yourself getting emotional, easily crying over other people's stories, or feeling collective suffering as if it were personal. And although this can seem exhausting at times, it is also a gift. You came with this sensitivity to be a bridge, to embrace, to support, to remind people that they are not alone. Empathy is a sign of spiritual maturity. Those who have been hurt know how much a gesture of love can heal. And that's why ancient souls naturally reach out a hand. If this is your case, know that you are not fragile. You are deep, and your ability to feel is, in fact, your most powerful strength. Sign 4. Fascination with spirituality and the mysteries of existence from a very young age. You feel that there is something beyond what the eyes can see. It may be an interest in astrology, meditation, reincarnation, ancient symbols, or dreams that seem to carry hidden messages. Ancient souls often carry this silent calling for the invisible. It doesn't matter what doctrine you follow, or even if you follow none, what exists is a genuine curiosity about the mystery of life. You seek meaning in things. You want to understand why you are here, where we go, what happens after death. And more than that, you feel that you have gone through this kind of search before, as if this spiritual path were already familiar. This fascination is not a trend or external influence. It is an internal echo, a gentle reminder of other journeys where you have already plunged into self-knowledge in the invisible universe. It's as if, in other lives, you had already begun to awaken and are now resuming that process. If you look at the sky and feel that you are part of something greater, that is not imagination. That is soul memory, and it only awakens in those who have walked this path before. Sign 5, sense of mission. You feel, even without having all the answers, that you came to this world with a purpose. It's like an inner compass that moves you. It may be a quiet urgency, a sense that you need to do something important, even if you don't yet know exactly what. This feeling is very common in ancient souls. They carry within themselves a calling that comes from afar, as if they left something unfinished in another existence and returned to continue. This mission is not always grand or public. Sometimes, it's simply being a light in someone's life, caring, guiding, transforming, with small gestures. Even in moments of doubt, this feeling persists. It's as if time is running out, as if the world is waiting for something that only you can offer. This is not pressure, it is spiritual memory, a gentle reminder that you have already understood, in other lives, that each incarnation is an opportunity to grow, serve, and evolve. If you feel this often, trust. Your path may not be entirely clear now, but the sense of mission is already the first step in remembrance. If at any point in this video you felt touched inside, as if something were gently awakening, do not ignore this feeling. These signs are not coincidences. They are invitations. They are like lit beacons along the way, guiding you back home. You are not just this body, this routine, this name. You are presence, memory, energy, and everything you are living today is a continuation of a journey that has been traveled for a long time. When you recognize this, everything changes. The weight decreases, the meaning increases, and you begin to walk with more lightness. Nothing is by chance, not even the moment you arrived here, nor the reason you chose to hear these words now. You are exactly where you should be. If this message spoke to you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who also feels they are not here for the first time. This journey does not need to be lonely, and if you've made it this far, it's because you are part of this awakening movement. We continue together. Noah.